Okay, so good morning everyone. Welcome sa ating Reyee Mesh Wi-Fi workshop for today. So I am your host for today. I am Engineer Jhomel Blanco, post-sales engineer and also Reyee certified engineer. Okay,
Morning.
our topic for today is about the home Wi-Fi mesh o yung mga routers natin na may mga mesh feature. So we have four devices or products. So we have the EW1200, EW1200G PRO. So ito yung dalawang Wi-Fi 5. And for Wi-Fi 6, we have the EW1800GX Pro and EW3200GX Pro. Okay, so let's talk about this one by one. So here are some key features of our EW1200. So EW1200 is a dual band wireless foam router. So meron siyang max throughput of 1,167 Mbps. So yung ating 867 Mbps is a 5G and 300 Mbps for our 2.4G. So this is a wireless rate of the antenna. So yung max throughput niya. So 4 megabit Ethernet ports. Yan, megabit, ibig sabihin up to 100 Mbps yung kanyang mga LAN ports, including the 1 port or for the ISP and 3 LAN ports. So we have 4 5 dBi omnidirectional antennas. So it supports 802.11 AC Wave 2, MUMIMO. So MUMIMO allows the device to transmit the data to multiple terminals concurrently. So it supports also the Reyee mesh technology with zero configuration networking solution for the add-on devices. So we can manage this by Reyee Cloud and by the mobile app. So it has a working temp from -10 degrees up to 45 degrees. So it can endure the worst operation condition. So EW1200, several advantages compared to the battle cards or competitors. It has self-organizing network supported, cloud-based or remote-based management through app, such as real topology. So you can see real topology, VLAN configuration, failure alarm, and remote reboot, and others. So such as may mga parental control also. So it has Reyee mesh technology that has zero configuration for network for multiple devices for yung meshing natin. So no need for CLI commands. So one click lang yung kanyang mesh. One click dun sa pairing button. So meron siyang mesh button dun sa ating EW. So it has, yun nga, yung protocol niya, 802.11 AC Wave 2, which is stand for Wi-Fi 5 Wave 2. So spatial stream 2x2 for both frequency. And maximum throughput 1,167 Mbps. Okay, so for our EW1200G Pro, so this is the upgrade for EW1200. So differences nila is yung max throughput and yung kanyang port. So yung ports niya can support up to 1,000 or 1G. 1 Gbps port. So meron siyang 400 Mbps for 2.4 yung max rate and 867 Mbps for 5G. So 2x2 also yung kanyang spatial stream. So also support 802.11 AC Wave 2 MUMIMO, and it has 6 dBi omnidirectional antenna. So you can see the product overlook for EW1200G PRO. So meron siyang 8 antenna and black design. So it has mesh pairing button. Ayan. So click this 1 to 3 seconds para mag-pair yung mga devices. And pag 10 seconds, more than 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. So yan yung reset button also. So it has power button and 4 gigabit ports. Yan, 1 for 1 and 3 for LAN ports. So EW1200G PRO support 4 gigabit ports and wireless access rate up to 1,267 Mbps. So the powerful dual core has hyper-threading CPU combined with the hardware NAT feature. So it performs high-speed data forwarding and maximize the broadband performance. So for gigabit broadband speed test of the wired network port, after deducting the basic network overhead, the measurement network speed can reach up to 980 Mbps. Okay, so our EW1200 or EW series supports separate. So you can separate the 2.4 and 5G can be separated into SSID, or you can combine it into one SSID. So you can offer dual band concurrent access. So you can enable the 5G priority and smart identification, so which provide better internet experience. So affected by actual application environment, so the 2.4 frequency has high interference and the testing speed is usually 40 to 50 Mbps, which is unlikely to reach 100. With EW1200G PRO provides both 2.4 and 5G frequency at the same time. So the 2.4 band offer good penetration, long transmission, and wide coverage, providing good basic signal coverage, while the 5 GHz frequency band has low interference, high speed, low latency, providing better experience when watching HD videos and playing online games. So yung MUMIMO natin has higher transmission efficiency. MUMIMO means multi-user, multi-input, multi-output. So changing the previous inefficient transmission method in which only one terminal can occupy the channel at a time, yung MUMIMO allows the device to transmit data to multiple terminals concurrently. So multi-terminal concurrent transmission is no longer competitive mode, which provide the multi-user experience by 50% and offer extremely fast internet access for all the users. Okay, so another feature is the Reyee mesh. So without requiring any pre-configuration, you can completely multiple device pairing process. So additional equipment installation and coverage optimization with zero threshold. So multiple wireless router can be connected by wireless mesh technology. Can intelligently identify the connection status and automatically switch between wireless relay and wired relay to improve network reliability. Okay, so key feature yan. So kung point to multi-point or may isang master, can support up to 5 devices yung meshing niya. So kung hops naman, kung per hop is up to 3 hops yung recommended. So it also supports the feature of the seamless roaming, so without disconnection. So yung seamless roaming, support wired or wireless network of multiple devices. So the RF adjustment algorithm applied to millions of multi-enterprise grade APs can provide seamless roaming between the equipment and fast switching between 2.4 and 5G. So example nito, so may mesh ka na EW sa first floor and second floor. So yung first example is yung pag-switch niya ng 2.4 to 5G. So siyempre kung may 5G si phone natin, so magte-test tayo. So siyempre pag malapit ka dun sa EW, so connected siya sa 5G natin, 5G frequency. So kung lalayo ka, so medyo siyempre hihina na yung signal ng 5G. So hindi pang long distance kasi yung 5G. Ang pang long distance is yung 2.4. So lilipat siya sa 2.4 frequency na abot ng signal. So ganun yung seamless roaming. And also kung may EW ka sa first floor and second floor, so lilipat ka, mag-walk through ka. And same lang yung SSID ng first floor and second floor mo. So yun yung seamless roaming. So lilipat ka sa another EW na mas malapit. So ganun yung seamless roaming. So it can perform without disconnection. Okay, so for our Reyee mesh, we can enjoy the mix and match. So you can choose from home Wi-Fi solution confidently. So from large size house, we can deploy all pro. So full gigabit ports, optimized signal with enterprise grade performance and cover all the homes or the types of homes. And we can use modern residents like Pro Plus, the combination of Pro and the EW1200. So we can keep gigabit wideband in the uplink, but in low budget, we can balance between the performance and the cost. Match perfectly for modern family. And another one is the economics. So all EW1200. So minimum spending to get better whole home Wi-Fi solution, especially a killer solution for home only, has 100 Mbps speed. So kung hindi naman mag-exceed yung ating ISP sa 100 Mbps, we can recommend the all EW1200. So battle card for our EW1200G PRO. So yung kanyang protocol is 802.11 AC. Wave 2, and it has 2x2 spatial stream for both 2.4 and 5G. Max throughput is 1,267 Mbps. And it has one port and three LAN ports. So lahat yan is gigabit. So 8 yung 6 dBi antennas niya. Okay, so for our Wi-Fi 6 model, so we have the EW1800GX Pro. So sa EW1800GX Pro, it supports 802.11ax protocol, which stands for Wi-Fi 6. So it has 100 or 1800 dual band, so Mbps. So 2.4 natin, 574 Mbps, and 5G is 1,200 Mbps. So 5 gigabit port. So one port can support 4 LAN ports. So it has high gain omnidirectional antenna with high performance amplifier or the FEM. So it supports also the hardware NAT and one-click Reyee mesh and mix and match. So mix and match, pwede pagsamahin yung mga EW natin. So yun yung kagandahan. So hindi siya limited sa isang model, yung meshing. So hindi lang isang model can mesh, but all the EWC can match together, mesh together. Okay, so for our one-click Reyee mesh, so here are the steps. So one click, 2 minutes waiting, and 5 devices mesh. So from the ISP, connect mo lang yan. Connect mo lang si ISP kay master. And then click mo yung ating meshing. So dapat nasa mesh distance sila. Around up to 30 meters. Yan, so mesh mo. And then sila na so mag-configure na sila. So magagayahin nila lahat ng configuration or SSID ni master. So kung ano yung na-set natin. So mix and match is not limited to wired bridge and wireless bridge mode. It can also be a hybrid. So combination of wireless and wired. So you can choose the networking mode freely according to your needs. Okay, so it can fit more than 100 square meter for our EW1800. So you can solve the problem that wireless signal can completely cover the large area of the house and make the whole house with full Wi-Fi coverage. So it can fit more than one story. You can solve the problem of poor network signal coverage and dead zone of a high floor and multi-story house. Yan. So ito yung tinatawag natin na 3 hubs. So this is the battle card for our EW1800G Pro. So it has 802.11ax Wi-Fi standard. Wi-Fi speed is up to 1800 or 1800 Mbps. So it has 16 MB flash and 256 RAM with 1G uplink port and 1G LAN ports. So high gain external antenna. So apat yan. And 2x2 spatial stream. So in hardware battle card, in software, ito yung sa software. So cloud service supported. And also the application. So network security, like preventing TCP flooding attack, prevent illegal TCP, connection attack, and IP MAC binding. So for parental control, it has terminal control and URL filtering. Certification, the CE, and accessories, it has Ethernet cable, quick start, guide, and power adapter. Okay, for our last model, the EW3200G Pro. So for EW3200G Pro, it is also a Wi-Fi 6 with 02.11ax protocol with maximum of 3,200 Mbps max throughput. So 800 Mbps for 2.4 and 5G for 2,400 Mbps max throughput. So 6 dBi omnidirectional antenna. So wala yan. And high performance amplifier. Support the NAT and one-click Reyee mesh. Also the mix and match. So flagship so far compared with Gentle Monster. So this is the device. It's super powerful. Mayroon siyang 8F8M independent antennas. Ayan, yung external. And 2.4 specially designed for smart home kit and IoT. So yung mga IoT devices natin, yan yung mga kumo-connect sa internet. Yung mga appliances na kumo-connect sa internet like television, yung mga siguro may mga vacuum cleaner na kung minsan yung mga high-end na kumo-connect sa internet, kailangan ng internet. Yan. So yun yung mga IoT devices natin. Okay, so battle card of EW1200G Pro. So yan, meron din siyang CPU, dual core CPU with 1.35 gigahertz and memory 16 MB flash and 256 MB RAM. So advantages, we have the cloud-based management, and yun nga, Special 2.4 is designed for smart home kit and IoT devices. One-click Reyee mesh and spatial stream. Support higher speed, more capacity. So EW3200 can also penetrate obstruction. So yung ating, because of the FEM natin, frequency amplifiers. So high performance signal amplifiers and beamforming. Yan. So due to main improvement of Wi-Fi 6 capacity, so it should be higher than the Wi-Fi 5 does. So which means T-brand performs not very well, almost the same as EW. So as you can see, the EW1200G Pro can have a maximum of 192 user. So maximum ito with high level competitors is up to 130. And for our EW1800GX Pro is 128. So mga famous brands is average nila is 80. While EW1200G Pro 64 and EW1200 is 32. Okay, so yan yung maximum. Yung recommended, ito. So recommended user, we have EW1200 24, EW1200G Pro 32, EW1800GX Pro is 48, and EW3200GX Pro is 64. So recommended user for better experience. Okay, so I think that would be all for our workshop. So if may question po, you can ask in our chat box, and also send ni Sir yung ating survey link sa ating chat box. So we can fill up our survey link.
Yes, good morning. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you,
Ayan,
sir.
naririnig. Ayan. Ayan, sir. Pa-fill up lang yung survey link natin para sa attendance natin. Then, I already also